Hello, my name is Erica J. Holston, aka Coach Honeylove. I am so excited that you are here today on the Honey Love Dating Academy YouTube channel. I'm going to ask you to go ahead and to subscribe to this channel in order for you to get dating gems and strategies for you to have successful dating experience. So, love, let's go ahead and get right into it when it comes to three dating habits that you should leave in 2023. So, with your dating experience, 2023 could have consisted of you dating men who weren't consistent, dating men who weren't the quality that you desired, or you could have not went on as many dates. So if this is you, you are in for a treat when it comes to talking about dating strategies in order for you to have a better dating experience in 2024. So the three things that I want to talk to you about, the habits that you should leave in 2023 is number one, stop dating a man who reminds you of your ex. So if your ex ever cheated on you, if your ex ever lied to you, or if he ghosted you, or if he treated you in a way that you did not want to be treated. So for example, you could have went on dates with a man, and on the first date, the way that he talked, his demeanor, or certain characteristics that you had seen in him reminded you of your ex. This is a clear indication that if he does not have the character, the quality that you desired, and especially if he reminded you of your ex, that this is someone that you should no longer see, and you should be quicker to leave this type of guy alone. So, for example, if you go out on a date with him, and again, if he reminds you of your ex, you can just say, you know what? I had a wonderful time, but I just think that we may not have the connection that I am looking for. I think that you are a nice guy, but you may not be the type of guy that I want to date at this time, especially with me looking for a specific connection. Now, this is a tasteful and kind way of letting a guy down when it comes to you not feeling a connection with him. So, again, if he reminds you of your ex, leave this dating habit in 2023. Now is not the time to look backwards. Now is the time to look forward and to have the dating qualities that you want in a marriage minded man. Okay, so let's get into number two. Leave dating a man who is not consistent in 2023. Like, why put yourself in that type of situation where you're dating a guy and he is not being consistent? So, for example, if you are a woman and you want to have a connection, you want to see if a man is authentic, you want to see if he can actually step up to the plate and show you some initiative on your dates. You may want a guy who talks to you over the phone versus texting you, right? So if he is talking to you over the phone and he initiates dates, he asks you, where do you want to go out on a date? He is actually being consistent with the phone conversations. He is showing up on time. He, again, is inviting you out on dates. He is not um, love bombing you by texting you all throughout the day. and he is being consistent, this type of man is showing you the qualities and the characteristics that you desire. So if a man is being inconsistent and he's just trying to love bomb text you, if he's being inconsistent by not calling you at least 3 to 4 days out of the week, if he is being inconsistent by not inviting you out on dates once to twice a week, leave that in 2023. Because let's be honest, like, why put yourself in a position where a man is being inconsistent, where you will feel discontent, where you will feel dissatisfied, and you will feel like the dating experience is prolonging and it is not on the trajectory that you truly want? Because as a woman who is dating with a purpose, as a woman who wants to date for marriage, you want to make sure that you are moving at a good pace. You want to make sure that you are dating a guy who is being consistent, who is showing you the qualities and the characters that you deserve as a wife material woman. So I hope that you are able to receive that. I hope that this is encouraging you and informing you that you deserve better. You deserve the best, and you deserve to be treated like a wife. So let's get into tip number 3, and that is don't date a man that does not make you feel special, because who has time for that? If a man is not making you feel special in the beginning, whether if it's 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, or 120 days, if he is not making you feel special, what would make you think that he's going to make you feel special as a wife? So if you're not getting that connection, if you're not feeling the genuineness from him, if you are not feeling the authenticity, if you are not feeling like, wow, I could see this man loving me, I can feel him loving me. And this is a type of love that I want in my life. If you are not getting that, you are wasting your time. So, why waste your time and continually waste your time going into 2024 hoping and wishing that things are going to get better? No, ma'am. You need to see the proof in the pudding in the beginning, like out the gate. You need to see that he's an awesome guy. Out the gate, you need to see that he is a husband material man. Out the gate, you need to see a future with him. So if you are not seeing these things, it is a waste of your time. You actually want a man to make you feel like, "Ooh, pinch me." You want a man to make you feel like, "I cannot wait to go out on another date with this guy because he is such a good catch." Like, I feel the connection, I feel the love, I feel the genuineness. I feel like we get each other. I feel like the communication is good. So these are the appropriate things to desire going into 2024. Later for 2023 of dating a guy who is lying to you, dating a guy who is being inconsiderate, dating a guy who is not being consistent, dating a guy who is ghosting you, dating a guy who does not make you feel special, dating a guy who is ghosting you. Like, why wait for a man to treat you like that? Why be hopeful with a man who wants to treat you like that? This is not something that God wants for you. God wants you to have the very best. He wants you to feel special. He wants you to be treated well. He wants you to feel the love that your future husband wants to give to you. And as a wife material woman, as a future wife, it is your job to be open and receptive of receiving love from your future husband, which means that you should get used to a man treating you special. Let 2023 be the last time you experience a man treating you like a doormat. Let 2023 be the last time you allow a man to manipulate you. Let 2023 be the last time where you see narcissistic ways, narcissistic traits. Leave that in 2023. Be open and receptive to 2024 of being treated well, receiving love, having the very best, having what God has for you, and you welcoming your future husband into your life. You deserve it. And, if you didn't have the best 2023 dating experiences, it's okay. 2023 dating experiences do not define you. In 2024, you can be hopeful. You can have faith in God. You can know that this is what the Lord wants for you. It is going to be so important for you to position yourself as a wife. When you position yourself as a wife, like the guy that you are dating or the men that you give your time to are going to know that there are certain things that you are not going to deal with. There are certain things that he cannot say to you, and these are going to be good things because it is going to repel the wrong men when you position yourself as a wife. But when you meet your husband, he is going to love you. He is going to respect your boundaries. He is going to want to see you more and more. He is going to want to step up to the plate because he sees your value and he sees how special you are, and he is going to want to treat you special. And you are going to be receptive, you are going to be open, and you are going to say, yes, I receive this type of love and I repel all of the things that's not for me. This is the type of dating experience that you can have for yourself. Be open for 2024 to be the year that you meet your future husband. I have helped so many single women position themselves as wives where they have went from dating low quality men who they shouldn't even have given their time to. And with them positioning themselves as wives, they have been open to receiving their husband in their life. And within a year, they have met their husbands. Within a year or two, they have gotten engaged. And shortly thereafter, they've gotten married. Now, they understand that marriage is work. But I guarantee you this, being part of the Honey Love Dating Academy, they have understood their assignment as a wife and they have been treated well. This is the best that they have been treated by a man. Positioning them, positioning themselves as a wife, being willing not to accept certain things, being willing not to settle for less, being open and receptive to love, God's love, a godly love from a man who wants to treat them well, a man who wants to work with them in a marriage, a man who wants to treat them very well. Okay? So, what am I saying? You can have this, but you got to be willing to leave certain bad habits in 2023 and being open and receptive to only accepting the very best going into 2024. Okay? So, what do you need to do? I'm going to share with you what you need to do. You have to have genuine, connective conversations with your dates. Like, you have to be willing to have in depth conversations. The number one dating question that I encourage every single woman to ask a man is, what is the purpose of you dating? If you are positioning yourself as a wife, you need to know. Because when you meet a man, he puts you in three categories. He puts you in the casual category where he just casually wants to have sex, and that's how he views you. He puts you in a long-term relationship where he just sees you as a relationship type of woman, but he's not going to give you a commitment. Or number three, he views you as a wife. So it's going to be so important to have in-depth conversations with a man. And as a woman, you can have the 3 F's. That is fun, feminine, but firm. Okay? These are dating strategies that I teach in the Honey Love Dating Academy. And you might want to join. So, when you have in depth conversations with a man, being willing to ask in depth questions, you are going to have an enjoyable dating experience. Because remember, a man who wants to casually date you, a man who only sees you as a relationship woman and not as a wife, when you have in depth conversations with him, it's going to repel him. You're going to make him nervous. Like, ooh, she a little too serious for me. But when it comes to your husband, honey, huh? He's going to say, ooh, I'm here for it. I like her. I can see myself with her. Let me get to learn more about her. This is a dating experience that you can have. So be willing to have in depth conversations. And remember, the question that I'm asking you to ask him is, what is the purpose for you dating? You have to have the courage. You have to be brave and willing to have in depth conversations. Like, you cannot go with the flow. Leave that in 2023. You cannot go with the flow anymore. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. You can't. In 2024, you got to be firm. You got to be firm. Okay? Number two is pray about the date that you are going out on dates with. Pray about them. Ask God, God, should I be giving this man my time, my energy, my attention? God, is this my future husband? And he is going to show you sooner rather than later. It's easier to let a man go in the beginning than giving a man 3 months of your time, 6 months of your time, a year of your time, and then later on find out he's not it. I'm asking you to pray about this guy from the very beginning. Okay? And then number 3, be willing to self reflect. Self reflect each week. Ask yourself, how are the conversations going? Am I seeing any red flags? Or am I seeing all green flags? Do I feel a genuine connection with him? Is he treating me the way that I want to be treated? Am I showing up the way that I should be showing up? Right? So self reflect. When you do these things, you are going to have a great 2024 dating experience. But you got to be willing to take your time. You have to be willing to allow time to show you who a man is. Don't fall in love with the man's words. Be willing to wait and see, does his words and actions align? Is he truly genuine? Or is he trying to have swaggish ways, get you where he wants you, and then start treating you bad? This is the reason why it's going to be so important for you to pray now and to pray when you have conversations with the guy and when you go out on dates. So I hope that you were informed, that you feel or felt the encouragement in this video. I hope that this has given you new dating strategies and giving you the encouragement what to leave in 2023 and what to look forward to in 2024. My name is Erica J. Holston, aka Coach Honeylove. It's been a pleasure being here with you today. Again, please subscribe to my YouTube channels in order for you to get the dating strategies and dating gems in order for you to position yourself as a wife. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.